Okay, so if you have already finished these three poses, including the lying down and the awake pose 2 and the awake pose 3, so let's keep moving on. First things, let's take a look about your animation set. Right now, in the middle, it seems fairly okay, but in the middle, it still looks a little bit weird. So, which means we have to insert two more frames in between frame 30 and frame 35, and also frame 35 to frame 40. That's the things we need to do. Let's finish this part first, the frame 35 to frame 40. So, let's take a look. So, right now, actually, it stands up, but this part is still pretty weird. Okay? So in the middle, I think we can try to go to the third view, go to the side view, choosing the neck, move this one down, more close to the end pose. And also, because when you just stand up, it's impossible for your body to be balanced. So you can also change a little bit of your hand, like it was shaking or something, so that trying to keep keep his body balanced. For this part, I'd like to make the foot touch the ground, G and Z. And also, because at the very beginning, the mass center is still going down. It's still a little bit lower, so it will look like this. Okay? But once you finish, like all fan, insert location and rotation. Let's take a look. Okay, much better than before. So stand up. Let's take a look. The continuous animation. This part is a little bit too fast, so actually if you think it's too fast for you, we can change that. Probably something like this. Alright. Actually, I think this part could be better. For example, like make the foot even going for more backward. So let's choosing the handle right here. And I like to rotate this one, otherwise it will be really hard for me to control. For this one as well. Choosing the handle. Okay. Something like this. Insert. It's a little bit weird right here, but I think it's fairly okay. Just like he tried to stand up, but with a little bit jumping, that's a little bit weird. But anyway, let's finish. I think that's all. Let's keep this part like this, and let's keep doing this part. Now it's about to awake. In between these two, I think they're supposed to be has a pose that the zombie trying to keep his body balanced in the middle. So basically, it's more like that the zombie is. Mhm. It's more like the zombies crouch on in the middle. So let's try to do that, okay? For this part, let's rotate R and X. And for the handle, R and X. And move this one down. And right now, because our pole target is too higher, so we need to move them down so that the rotation, the bending direction will be correct. And remember one thing, no matter how it was moving, for every pose, for every moment, it still keeps the balance of the body. Otherwise, it will falling down. Okay, in a dynamic way. So remember that when you are trying to set the keyframe for your character. So let's choose these two. Press G. I think this part we can. Okay, just like this. And if you want to make this one more lively, we can go to the front view. Right now, since it's always very straight, I think it's not doesn't look nature. So we can make this part probably a little bit go outside. Press G and X, make this one go outside. Also for this part. And for the body, because now it's about to move in and also stand up, change, and the main center will be transport will be deformed and move while we are trying to stand up. So we can change the rotation of the spine. Press R and Y, and also the neck. Press R and Y. Okay, so probably that's the middle pose. Okay, select all of them, insert rotation, location and rotation. Alright, so now you can see we have finished the very smooth animation set. Let's take a look. Okay, fairly okay. Let's rotate to another pose. Alright, I think it's quite enough. So for the rest part, actually we can use in the one which we have made before, and that's the reason why I wanted you guys made using the root bone. So let's go to here. Probably we can choose either two. Insert one more. And I think right now we haven't set the pose for this one. So we can do that. And also I want to change this part. REZ. Right? Select all of them. Insert location and rotation. So this is I think this is probably, let's call this one Z awake 4. Actually, it's up to you. If you don't want to save the pose, it's okay. Because for this one, I think we can not use this part on another pose. But usually I still will save them in the pose library. Okay, also for this one, this is let's take a look. So this is the friend 3, that's okay. And friend 4, the Z awake 4. And for this one, I think we haven't saved that yet. So let's save this one. Set, create poster set. and this is one stage before we stand up. So let's be awake for. This is 5, the awake 5, and finally the awake 6. Okay, so let's take a look about the view of the pose you have to set. First thing is for sure lying down. Okay, no problem. Second, the awake. Third, the awake 3. Now it's moving. Now the zombie is trying to move the mass center of his body forward. The awake 4, the awake 5, and finally the awake 6. And now stand up. Okay, so just like this. Alright, so if you want, we can keep set some animation set for this one, but I will just stop right here. So please take a look, try to follow the tutorial, finish the rest of the part. Basically, there is no special trick, just try to imagine the movement of the mass center and try to think about how the zombie will keep his body balanced. Okay, so let's start right here.